Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the unboxing and the first impression of the long-awaited Wooting 80HE keyboard. This is the first keyboard Wooting have launched since the launch of their Wooting 60HE from 2 years ago. And I have been using my Wooting 60HE for the past 2 years. And the Wooting 60HE has not even left my desk once in the past 2 years. It has been my favorite gaming keyboard of all time, and it has revolutionized the keyboard industry. Now you can see every brand is coming out with their version of rapid trigger and Hall effect switches, and it was all because of the Wooting 60HE. And the Wooting 60HE is also what jump-started my channel. If you go back to the oldest video, you can see that it's actually a Wooting 60HE video. Now with the launch of the Wooting 80HE, let's see if they can revolutionize the industry once again, but in a different form factor. So here is the box for the Wooting 80HE. They did a very clever design. So here they show the design of the Wooting 80HE, but it's written in entirely Wooting text. As you can see, it's written entirely in black and white Wooting text. I thought that was very cute. And here on top of the box, it shows you the specs. And it comes included with a 4-year limited warranty and 2-year coverage on the LED. My 80HE specs are ARM Lecker Linear 60 V2s and in the Ghost colorway. So this is not the zinc alloy version, but the plastic Ghost version. And here on the back of the box, it says, "You with us, challenging the industry." And here is the Wooting website, which is wooting.io. And now let's jump straight into the unboxing. So when you open the box, this is what you're presented with. Here is the dust cover for the Wooting 80HE. It says it's made with 60% recycled PET plastics. Let me take the dust cover out. And here is the Wooting 80HE keyboard in the Ghost colorway. And it also came with something on top of the box. Let's see what this is. So it's kind of like a letter from Wooting, and let's see what it is. So it's a Wooting card. It says, "Greetings from Wooting." And I guess you can ship this back out to them. It says, "Thank you for your support and contribution. If you ever need a favor, write it down here and send a postcard to us. We will do our best to make it happen. P.S. Don't forget to share your contact information." So leave a comment what I should write on here and send it to them to see if they can make it happen. So it's just a Wooting postcard. And here is the keyboard itself. Let's take out the keyboard. Yeah, it already looks very clean. I like the Ghost so you can kind of see through the keyboard. As you can see here, it's a very, very clean design. And I feel like the form factor is not that big, although it is an 80% form factor and it is larger than a 60HE, but it's not gigantic, will take up a lot of space on your desk. Let's see what else comes in the box. It comes with this note. It says, "Be careful installing your switches or you might damage the PCBA. We recommend installing north facing for default use." So correct LED window top north, brand name bottom, wrong south facing or east or west facing. ISO exception. LED for the return key is rotated 90-degree counterclockwise. So they recommend installing new switches north facing, or you might damage the PCB. And let's see what else comes in the box. So we have this Wooting bag, and let's open it up. So we get a bunch of accessories. Okay, so this is everything that came in the Wooting bag. We have 10-degree feet. These are made out of high quality like silicone rubbers. 6 degrees, another 6 degrees, and 10 degrees. So you get 2 10 degrees feet and 2 6 degrees. So here you get a bunch of spare keycaps. I have 7 keycaps here. So you get 7 extra keycaps. Here you get a bunch of spare switches. This should be the Linear 60 V2, and this yellow one might be Linear 45. Yeah, I think you get a Lecker L45 and 3 Lecker L60 V2s. So you get 4 spare magnetic switches and a keycap and switch puller 2-in-1. This is very high quality 2-in-1 keycap and switch puller. And here in this bag, you get a bunch of extra screws, it looks like. So yeah, you get a bunch of extra screws in case you lose some screws when you're modding the keyboard, so they give you with some spares. And there is also one more thing in the box, which is the stock Wooting 80HE cable. Oh my god, this cable looks amazing. I don't know if you guys can see this design. I have been using my Wooting 60HE cable for the past 2 years, but I think this will have to replace that. This just looks incredible. And on the other side, it is USB-A with a switch dongle. So it's actually USB-C to USB-C cable, I believe. Yes. So the cable itself is a USB-C to USB-C cable, but it comes included with a USB-A to USB-C dongle. So you can plug it into your USB-A port of your PC, no problem. And this cable actually looks amazing. And that is about everything you get in the box. So you get the keyboard, a bunch of feet, and some extra keycaps and extra switches, extra screws, keycaps and switch puller, and the stock 80HE cable. And you also get the nice dust cover and a note card. So that is everything you get in the box for the Wooting 80HE. And now let's just take a look at the keyboard. Here is a close-up view of the keyboard of the Wooting 80HE. I very much love this ghost colorway. It's kind of like transparent plastic, so you can see kind of inside of the keyboard. And they have a lot of Easter eggs within the keyboard. Like I can already see a bunch of signatures here. I guess these are the founders and people who started the company. So yeah, I think the ghost one is very nice colorway. It's kind of like transparent. You should be able to see the LEDs better when you plug it in. And let's just try to install the feet and see if it's an intuitive process. First of all, you would just have to take off these two silicone stands. So here is it comes installed with a 2.8 degree standoffs. So we'll just remove those two and we will install the 10 degree standoffs. Should be pretty straightforward. You just kind of push them in. It doesn't have like a very clicky or tacky response, but it works. So, and now you have the feet installed here like this. It kind of looks clunky, but once you place it on your desk, you won't really be able to tell. And it is very soft material, so it should also help with the sound dampening a little bit. And now let's just plug in the keyboard and give you guys a quick overview and a first impression. And here is how the keyboard looks plugged in. I love the RGB, and I definitely did go right with the ghost version. As you can see, the shine through on this thing is crazy. It is very bright right now and it's daytime, but you can still clearly see this shine through of the RGB. And here I forgot to mention that they have a LED bar, which should be able to communicate with you key information while you're using the keyboard, like profiles, actuation points, and whatnot. But yeah, this thing looks amazing in hand. The ghost version specifically with the transparency and shine through makes the LEDs so much more pleasant to look at. Yeah, I already love this. This might be my new favorite gaming keyboard of all time. This might be better than the Wooting 60HE. Just the design, the gasket mount, the shine through with the RGB. I don't even think I would need to mod this keyboard just because of how good it looks on my desk. Now let's do a quick typing test. Yeah, this keyboard feels amazing to type on right out of the box. I can already feel that I'm gonna love typing and gaming on this thing. The switches feel a little bit firmer than the Lecker V1s, the Lecker L60 V1s. So I think I will have less misclicks on this when I set the actuation to 0.1 millimeters while I'm gaming. And the RGB, oh my God, it looks so cool. As you can see, the Ghost versions with the transparent case just looks so good. And especially when you type on it, it kind of changes the RGB and it just looks so damn cool. And I just can't stop looking at this keyboard just because of how good it looks. And I know it's a Wooting keyboard, so I know it's gonna perform just as well, if not better, than how it looks. As this keyboard comes with true 8K hertz pooling, I will dive more into that on the full review video, but for now, aesthetically and right out of the box, this is one of the best keyboards I've ever owned. And I do kind of appreciate this form factor, and it gives you the arrow keys and the function row compared to the Wooting 60HE, where you didn't have the function row and arrow keys. So for people that not only games with their keyboard, but does some productivity work like coding and other games where some function rows is required, this is a nice step up from the Wooting 60HE, where it has better performance than the Wooting 60HE, and it comes in a much friendlier form factor. So that is it for the unboxing and the first impression of the Wooting 80HE keyboard. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. So that is it for the unboxing and the first impression of the Wooting 80HE keyboard. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for further review of the Wooting 80HE. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.